My brother thought he'd hit the absolute jackpot when he inherited Grandpa's decaying Victorian estate. But after 3 weeks of tearing through drywall and finding nothing but dead ends, he was ready to sign the listing papers and walk away forever, until the basement floor started to vibrate under our very feet. You guys saw the massive iron safe we uncovered behind the hidden brickwork in Part 3, but nothing in this world could have prepared us for the moment that heavy, rusted door finally groaned open. As the seal broke, a rush of cold, sterile air hit us, smelling of ozone, old ink, and ancient cedar. We weren't looking at a pile of gold coins or a stack of dirty cash. We were looking at a room that physically shouldn't exist, a high-tech command center frozen in the winter of 1962. My brother's flashlight flickered across rows of steel filing cabinets and a massive wall map pinned with hundreds of red strings that connected our sleepy little town to major cities all over the globe. We always knew Grandpa was private, maybe even a bit eccentric. But the classified documents we pulled from the top drawer suggested he was something far more dangerous than a simple retired librarian. There were multiple passports with his face, but different names, and letters signed by government officials whose identities are still redacted in every history book you've ever read. In the center of the room sat a single mahogany desk, and resting right on top was a leather-bound ledger with my brother's name burned into the cover. His hands were shaking so hard he almost dropped the light. The first page simply said, "The house was the test, and I knew you'd be the one to pass it." But the real shock came when he flipped to the very last page. Tucked into a hidden flap was a heavy key made of solid bone and a set of GPS coordinates pointing to a location 3 miles deep into the dark woods behind the property. Grandpa didn't just leave us a home, he left us a legacy that feels more like a warning. We are heading into the forest at first light to find exactly what that bone key unlocks. Hit that follow button right now and comment MAP to see the final reveal of what Grandpa was really hiding.